Hello everyone and welcome to the final round of the CCC, aka the CCC2 or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure why I said it that way. Anyways, today we are here at Martinsville for the SB round, aka the final round of this series, the CCC2. It's been fun, but it's gotta come to an end at some point. So, here we go. As we see V coming out of the pit lane now. Not sure why some times have been set already. I haven't actually seen any cars come out yet, so it's weird. V is the only one on the track with there's something weird is going on. Anyways, last time for the BB race we had quite a race, so I'm hoping that we'll see something similar today. But you know, anything can happen. Anything can be boring. Anything can be exciting if you do it correctly or wrong. As you see, John Price and Kohan. V sets a 23.396. For some reason, Bradley has already set a lap, which I'm pretty sure he hasn't. But yeah, it's free lap, I guess. Oh, Pantera sets a 23.157. Newell sets a 23.742, a whole lot closer to the other drivers than he usually is. He seems to have teleported back to the pit lane. Oh, there's some racing going on in qualifying there. Kwamai versus Pantera there. Kohan sets a 23.2 and Price also sets a 23.2. Pantera goes down the inside of Kwamai. They're racing for some reason. It's still qualifying, guys. It's a bit early. Oh, Bradley on pole position, provisional pole position currently with a 23.114. Kohan is currently P3 and some pizza guy in P4 as we look at Sasai Kwamai probably being heavily blocked by Pantera, probably ruining their lap. If you look at Borgat now, a few people going over the line now, setting a better lap, they hope. Pantera sets a 22.949, 2/10 of a second ahead, now not 1/10. Borgat has set a 23.35. Spiel sets a 23.19. Oh, there, Borgat has a bit of a moment there, big lockup. It's gonna be a race between Kwamai and Borgat for a race which isn't supposed to be happening yet. Anyways, oh, Kwamai is on pole position currently with a 22.90. That's pretty impressive, I must say myself. They were sitting in 8th before. It's pretty close up there, just like last time. But yeah, see a few people in the pit lane waiting now. I'm not sure what they're waiting on. It's just a short track at qualifying. You might as well just drive for the whole time. But anyways, you see Cooper now going over the line, sets a 23.624. The previous time was a 23.625, which means they went, is that 100th of a second or 1000th of a second? I'm not sure. Well, basically the smallest time possible they went faster by, so good job, Cooper. Anyways, Kwamai currently still sitting 2/10 ahead of Pantera. Valrodan has set a 22.95, hoping to become less disappointing after some seriously disappointing races, pressing the turbo button a bit too much. Turbo boost jet. Well, Bradley coming out of the pits there, a bit aggressively. Newell sitting in last currently by a 10th of a second, which is a whole lot smaller than usually. So good job, Newell. You just gotta catch up and you'll have a good time, I guess. Anyways, Pantera coming out of the pits. Minute left in the session, so the race is gonna start soon. Look at Spiel. People coming out of the pits a bit late, I'm not sure why. Spiel has set a fast lap, but not fast enough to give them any position. I think, I'm not sure. As you look at the dynamic duo in the Batman car, they set a slower time. I see Pantera and the mirrors there also going off the line now, not setting a faster time. There's still one lap for them to go, I think. So we'll see what happens here. Comes the dynamic duo. For another, Kwamai and Spiel racing there. Not sure what Kwamai has for racing and qualifying today, but and the session is technically over now. 4 cars left to go, so Kwamai, Spiel, the duo, and the Newell. Only 1 car to go, I suspect that's only the duo. Nope, that's no one. As Kwamai goes on pole position, Spiel P2 and Pantera P3. Ignore the standings in the first corner because it's very screwy, but apparently some pizza guys starting on pole position, which they aren't. But it's lights out and away we go, as I can't see much from this angle. Now I can see a bit. As there's so much stuff going on, Borgert goes down the inside of 2 drivers. That's pretty impressive. Newell not sitting in P1, not sure why he thinks that. Oh, I see Pantera there going for the move on Kwamai. I think they're ahead now. They're side by side, that's for sure. Definitely side by side. If you look there. Price versus Borgert now. Price has more power, has better exit. Oh, fighting with Kohan. I see Newell and Cooper somewhere fighting back there too. So pizza guy currently still sitting P10. Oh, they're fighting with the dynamic duo now. There's lots of fighting going on in the midfield there. Kwamai and Pantera still side by side, I think. Borgert goes down the inside aggressively, takes back his position. But John Price will not give up, I think. Kwamai is still only a 10th of a second behind. That probably means that they're still side by side. It's quite a race for the lead. Can we please see that? Bradley only literally side by side Veldrotan. Oh, there's definitely in P1, P2 definitely switching. Some pizza guy and the duo also switching now. Oh, yep, there goes some pizza guy having a far better exit. Kwamai only a 10th of a second ahead of Pantera. They're still side by side. Still, I think. Yeah, they're definitely still side by side. They're having quite a fight. They've been side by side for 3 laps now. Bradley and Veldrotan also side by side. Now, could we please see that instead game? Pantera now ahead of Kwamai again. I'm not sure what's happening up there, but yeah. Please switch, please switch. It's not letting me switch. What is this? Boring. Veldrotan only a 10th of a second behind Bradley. They're still fighting over there. Why are we looking at Newell, the person in last? Why? There's so much stuff going on. Pantera and Bradley and some pizza guy also fighting. Now I see John Price having a bit of a moment there, going a bit wide. But Kwamai and Pantera still side by side somehow. They've been side by side for 5 laps now. Pretty insane. Not sure how they're managing that. But can we please see that instead of Newell? As John Price still side by side, some pizza guy it seems. Well, Pantera has fallen a bit behind now, so the positions for 1 and 2 are how they were at the start of the race again. As we look at Pantera, finally, but it's a bit late since they're now half a second behind. But of course, Pantera has been very successful so far, so he will be hoping to overtake soon. Or at least get closer, since it's quite a big gap now. Could we please see, yeah, there's Bradley. Bradley going down the inside of Veldrotan, having a pretty big fight. Veldrotan almost forcing Bradley into the wall if he isn't careful. Bukari having quite a good line down the outside. Still side by side it seems. They're still only 10th of a second apart. So Borgert also going after Kohan it seems. Veldrotan still staying behind Bradley for now. Yes, he's falling behind a bit now. But they are getting slightly closer now. There's 30 laps or 22 laps left, so anything can happen. Some pizza guy looking for a gap, but not being able to find one yet. I probably think they're gonna find one soon, but they are only 4 tenths behind now. Veldrotan side by side Bradley again, I think. Well, some pizza guy is overtaking Borgard already. That was fast. Not sure how that happened, but pizza guy on the chase again after last race. They seem to really like going fast in the race instead of on qualifying. So look at Newell again going after Cooper. Borgard and pizza guy fighting still side by side it seems. If we could see that, please. Bradley and Veldrotan also still fighting somehow. Not sure how they're still side by side. They really don't like us stopping with battles on this track, do they? I saw someone locking our brakes up there. Some pizza guy seeming to be getting a bit closer to Kohan already, very quickly. Price possibly looking for a gap on Borgard. Yes, they're looking for a gap. They're going down the inside. Quite clean by Price. Both, wow, what a clean move by Price. That's seriously nice. But the race there isn't over yet. They're still side by side. Will Price make it ahead? I'm not sure. Ooh, Price goes over the curb a little aggressively. They seem to be ahead now. Yes, they are definitely ahead now. But Borgard maybe looking for a gap. Yes, yes, they are looking for a gap on the inside now. Oh, as we look at Newell again. Why? Why? Anyways, Price ahead of Borgard again. I think. Yes. Oh, Borgard ahead of Price again. Here comes some pizza guy across the possibly looking for a gap on Kohan soon. Quickly catching. Bradley ahead of Velkotan, it seems, again, somehow. Kamai having had quite the lead now, gaining. Yeah, Bradley has a slightly larger lead now. Oh, some pizza guy looking for a gap on Kohan already. Very quickly, it's a bit early for some pizza guy. Not that easy to overtake on an oval. Anyways, Velkotan ahead of Bradley again. They've been fighting for 15 laps straight. What is this? Oh, Borgard going around the outside on Price? Or was that Price going down the inside of Borgard? I'm not sure. Anyways, they're battling. As we see the new unimproved helmet cam. And Price seems to have a better exit, but they still are side by side, so the battle isn't over yet. Borgard looking for a bit of a gap, yes. Still, but he's fallen behind now. He's had to back off. Or he just didn't have the grip. So look at V now, going after the dynamic duo. The two Americans, or the three Americans technically. Yeah, he's fallen behind now. If you look at Gabe Newell, currently the one time I actually want to look at Gabe Newell. Too much body weight possibly. If you look at Lucari now, going after Spiel suddenly. I didn't see that coming, but you know, Spiel is an aggressive driver, so we'll see what happens here. Some pizza guy going after Kohan now, possibly looking for a gap soon. I think they might even look for a gap this corner. No, they don't. It's a bit dangerous. Oh, forced to back off. Pizza guy falling behind quite quickly there, but he's not giving up yet. As Borgard goes looking for a gap on Price possibly. Yes, they're going down the inside. Quite clean. But are they ahead yet? No, they're still side by side. Still. Price having a far better exit, going ahead. No, that's not over yet. I see them still fighting over there. Borgard seems to be a bit further ahead now, but still not ahead yet. Still. Yeah, they're definitely not ahead yet. They're still side by side. Price goes down the inside or outside this time. They're still side by side, and it seems like Borgard has decided to take them for good this time. 10 laps to go, and the CCC2 will be over. How fast it went. Oh, some pizza guys side by side go on, and they've made the move, it seems. Yeah, oh, no, there's not. The move hasn't been made yet. They're still side by side with each other. As Hukari now getting close, very close to Spiel. Maybe looking for a move soon, or a gap. Oh, John Price has made it back at start of Borgard suddenly. Here comes John Price on Kohan. Plus, whoa, they're left definitely looking for a gap. They aren't just sitting there. Oh, Borgard suddenly has a far better exit. That's wow. Oh, Price goes down the inside again. They're still fighting. Wow, what a race they're having. They've been fighting for 21 laps. Are they going to go 3 wide soon? Possibly. Yes, possibly. Half 3 wide. Sean Price has a bit of a moment on the inside of the corner there. V also looking for a gap now. Borgard makes it ahead of Price again. Oh, Sean Price makes it ahead of Borgard again somehow. If you look at Newell again. Oh, Kwamai is actually lapping Newell at this point. That's interesting. That's the first time we're seeing someone lap someone. Maybe this is Pantera's chance to overtake for the lead. There goes Kwamai on the inside of Newell. Probably already ahead. Yes, they seem to be ahead already. But Pantera definitely losing a lot of time there. That's not very good for him. Price and Borgard side by side again. Not sure how they're doing that. But that battle has gone a bit further away now. Definitely, the gaps have increased. John Price seems to have stayed ahead now as Newell suddenly goes ahead of Cooper. That's probably because of the lapping. So nice. But Pantera has fallen behind another half a second, so that's not very good for him. Newell and Cooper seem to be side by side in some way. I'm not exactly sure, but as Pantera now lapping a few of the other cars. No overtaking opportunities I can currently see, but I'd like to see the lapping. That's pretty interesting to see. Pantera will want to get that advantage from lapping in the last 4 laps, but I'm not expecting that to change very quickly, as it's a 1.3 second gap, one of the largest on the track. But Ducati is still chasing Spiel, maybe possibly going for the overtake in the last few laps. Now this is the one track where he has to press the turbo button. The one track, and he's not doing it. Well, there's V possibly looking for a gap, but having to back off there. Well, Ducati having lost a lot of time there. Price also possibly gaining on Kohan. Borgard having finally fallen back. There's so many stripes on the track. How's that even possible? It's not like anyone has spun yet. It's weird. V seeming to get a little closer to the dynamic duo now. Definitely getting a bit closer. Ducati also trying to get a bit closer, but we're almost on the last lap of the race already. The last lap of the second CCC, or the third CCC, depending on who you are. But I say it's the second CCC. Technically, the second one was 0.5. So yeah, we're on the last lap now. As you look at Kwamai, the guy from Laos, which I can finally pronounce their name of, Kwamai. I think that's right. But we're on the last lap, the last half lap of the CCC, the last corner of the CCC, the second CCC, not the CCC, I hope. But Kwamai wins the final race, and that's the second CCC, everyone. Pantera finishes in P2, Spiel P3, Veldhoven P4, Bradley P5, some pizza guy P6, Kohan P7. John Price P8, some pizza guy, don't know, Selim Borgard P9, the dynamic duo P10, VP11. I suspect that Pantera has won the championship since they were pretty dominant overall. They only didn't get very good, weren't extremely good in this race. But yeah, that wasn't maybe not as exciting, but that was definitely a very good race. Definitely between some of the drivers in the midfield. Anyways, that was the second CCC. I'll be contacting the winners of this SB soon, which I suspect to be Pantera, which I think is Chema, or Chema, however you say the name. Anyways, I'll be contacting you what I can give you, or how I can give it to you, I'm not sure. But thanks for watching, everyone. That was the second CCC. There will be a retrospective video coming soon, which will also announce the next challenge coming. Goodbye, everyone. See you next time. This was GJ. Please let me press the stop recording button. Please let me press the stop recording button. Please let me press the stop recording button.